everyone. Welcome to another ACR Protect live with some asshole that can't stop honking their fucking horn. That really rubs me the wrong way. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, September 2nd. Here we are. We're gonna have a cocktail. We're trying to get back into this work week. It's a short week and it's already proven to be challenging. Sister Krista, welcome. Welcome. How are you today? I was thinking about you this morning. No, that sounds weird, especially when I'm doing Morningwood Lives, but I was thinking about you because of the coffee. That Lavazza, that shit is dynamite. Just so you know, I can't stop talking about it. Everybody I run into, I was like, let me tell you about the coffee you need to have, thanks to Sister Krista pushing it like a drug dealer, but with caffeine. Gen X Gemini. Shit, I wish it was Friday. It is not. It is not Friday. It's only Tuesday. I would say we're gonna drink like it's Friday, but I'd be lying. I am okay. It has been one of those days. Robert Ham, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Tuesday Live. Doing this mostly because I had some downtime. We're gonna go for about an hour, you know. Demo's taking a nap. You should take a nap. I'm boring. Don't listen to me. Come on now. I know that we mentioned it last Wednesday on our Whiskey Wednesday. Metal is looking at doing some revamping of his machines and some isolation on his internet to see what's going on. And before he does another live, he wants to get that fixed up. So that's one reason we're here. Bad Dream, welcome, brother. Welcome. Sitting out here, sweating. It's hot. I know some of you up north are enjoying cooler weather. That is not the case here. I thought about doing it inside. But as you know, my lovely hounds thoroughly enjoy being outside. Someone enjoys playing her favorite game of ball. And so I'm out here playing ball with the dogs, because it should be about them too, right? So let's crack open a cocktail here. Oh, let's see what bad Americans are emailing me right now. Oh, it's lame. That can all fucking wait. All right. So y'all should be happy. Like I said, we're only gonna go about an hour, because I just realized so many of you are on the East Coast time, and this might be supper time. And so if you're spending supper time with me, one, thank you. But if you need to drop and go spend time with family, you are not hurting any feelings. You know what I'm saying? You know who's hurting my feelings? These motherfucking airplanes today. Have you noticed? Like, anytime I come out here to do a live, Sam, what's up, buddy? Welcome. They come in with these damn planes, and it's exhausting. But we're gonna sit out here. We're gonna play ball with the dogs, and I've got some whiskey poured. Should we start with that? Should we do a little cheers to all of you? I don't have the whole bottle out here. I just poured just a splash to sip on while I'm drinking some beers. I did bring 2 beers out just in case they go down really well. So cheers to all of you. Happy Tuesday. Hey, cheers to a short work week. You know what I'm saying? There we go. So good. Sakura, good evening. Welcome. This is Horse Soldier, one of my favorites. Big fan of that. Oh, beautiful in the Smoky Mountains. I'm sure, Robert. I think Krista said it was hot where she was. She gets that crazy high desert weather that is just no bueno. Our first beer of the evening. It's a regular here. It's that Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Did Metal come in? He certainly did. Certainly. Like I'm British. Certainly. We're going to do a little Imperial IPA this evening. 9%. Of the Voodoo Ranger beers, this is probably one of my favorites. I know Metal had one of the tropical. I don't care for the tropical forest or the fruit forest. I just they have a weird aftertaste to me. Nothing wrong with them. Why is my front porch camera going off? Who wants to fuck around and find out today? Sorry, yeah, when you do this with your phone, you get all the notifications. Don't worry, gang. I know I'm using my tall beer glass, but I have a game plan. I do. Because some of y'all were here when we had that catastrophe. Remember when I was playing ball with Stella and I was throwing and the handle went and caught it and blood, guts, and spitting ass all over the place? I mean, not exactly. It was beer and glass and tears because I spilled a beer. I mean, it's like the equivalent of a child losing a balloon when an adult spills a beer, right? Isn't that right, Stella? So we're out here playing ball. We are hanging baby buff zombies. Which ones? I haven't seen any yet. Well, I guess I do live in Houston and I drive in Houston. There are plenty of zombies on the road. Yeah. And I went to a couple stores today. Man, see, I can tell that heat is playing a factor on my phone, is doing this dimming. I've got my little zombies at the front door. Well, they're picking the hard way, that's for sure. Fair enough. I've got right over here, I've got my little sunshade that I always think about my dad, because my dad installed this for me, because I got this beautiful patio out back here where we spend a lot of time. And hey, I'll talk loud, Metal, so you can bathe thinking about me. Oh yeah, that's hot, I know. And I've only had one sip of whiskey. So the sunshade, it's just a retractable sunshade that is great. The only downside to it is that it does block the breeze. Michael Cat, I always come back. Pretty catchy little slogan there. Don't spam though, man. Feel free to come hang. Feel free to come hang with us. We have a good time over here on the ACR Protect Live. Just let's not spam. We have blue wrenches that'll handle that for me. But more than welcome to come hang out. We're chatting. We haven't even really gotten into the chat. We're gonna get into some beer here though. Levi, welcome. With my glitches, you have no idea. That is such a good beer. So it took me a minute to get this going. I had to get the dog's water bowl taken care of out here because I knew they'd be running around playing, sweating. Well, I guess dogs don't sweat. That's the thing. They get hot though, right? I can already tell. So I was talking about the sunshade, right? I'm sorry. I'm like fucking all over the board here, gang. Thinking about my dad, he installed it. It is just perfect. Just you can raise and lower it. Depending on where the sun's at. Like right now, it's right on point. I could probably raise it a little bit to get some more breeze, but I know I'll end up dropping it back down. So I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it being hot. Thank God for the fan up above me. Know what I'm saying? Of course, playing ball with the dogs. Chilling. We got all the cool kids in here. 10 folks in here hanging out with ACR, having a good old time. Pilgrim, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Krista, I don't know what the temperature is over there. It is in the 90s here today. Nope, this is no fun. It's just hot. And there's a lot of airplanes. Weather was kind of wonky. We had some rain earlier. Not like a good rain, like a soaking rain. Yep, demo. It doesn't really mess it up. It is distracting though, just so you know. I've been getting a shit ton of texts, as a matter of fact. God damn, it did mess me up. Way to go, demo. I can't remember what I was talking about. The rain. So yeah, we got a little bit of rain, just enough to make it hotter. Ganja King, welcome, brother. Best stream on YouTube. On YouTube, much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. We're just having a Tuesday cocktail on a short week. It's even shorter because we're through Tuesday. We just got a couple more days to go. We got 3 more days to go. 3 more. You know what may happen tomorrow if it's nice-ish? Since we can't do Whiskey Wednesday, we can't. We won't be doing that. It's not that we can't. We won't be. But if I can get home in good time, maybe we take the kayak out and do a kayak live. Well, kayak on the water live. There we go. That might be kind of fun tomorrow. Be fun for me either way, right? Speaking of kayaks and stuff, I don't know if he's in here. He's probably on Mainly's live because I saw Mainly just went live. Adventures with Ken. Great channel. He's I think he's out in North Carolina as well. And man, he did this awesome kayak video. Did it as a premiere, I believe, yesterday. I couldn't catch the premiere, but I did watch it yesterday evening. Out there, some beautiful lake with a waterfall in North Carolina. Go check out Adventures with Ken. Really cool channel. I mean, who doesn't like adventures? And, I'm a sucker for the kayaking, Oh my gosh. Such a good beer. Such a good beer. You cannot go wrong with the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. Krista's wishing for 70 degrees. I've said this before. My favorite temperatures are like 60s. If I could be in the 60s all the time, man, that'd be great. I don't get to be there. Anthony, welcome, young man. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. So the comms check videos, yes, those are a blast. And that was started by our old buddy Gen X Gemini. You can thank him. Now, like a drug dealer, I have been pushing it. I have been pushing the product. Becoming Dangerous, welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us on a Tuesday, hanging out, having a cocktail, sweating because it's about 1,000,000 damn degrees out here. I think Demo Man Don said it was in the upper 70s where he's at. It is not that here. Not at all. It's just hot. It's just hot. And there's no breeze, and there's a shit ton of airplanes. You thought it was, right? So sadly, we won't be doing a Whiskey Wednesday this week. But we'll get back there. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to do one the following week, to be honest with you, because I might have some stuff going on. Savage, welcome, brother. Thanks for popping in. I'm doing the old man over the sunglasses thing because if I take the sunglasses off, it's too bright. But if I leave them up and on, then I can't really read the chat because my phone's doing some weird shit. All while watching a baby. You are quite the person there, Savage. Doing anything while watching a baby is challenging. Trust me, I know. I've had to. Mystic, I think you already know the answer to that. I'm definitely an Astros guy because I live in Houston. But growing up, I was actually a Kansas City Royals fan. Growing up in Iowa, that was one of our close. It was that or the Twins, Minnesota Twins. Not much of a baseball guy. I mean, it is what it is. Old Glory, welcome. I kind of so it was bad enough in the late 80s, maybe mid to late 80s when they went on strike, and then they did another one like a couple years after that. I really kind of lost all respect for them going on strike twice. That's pretty shitty. For a sport that's not really full contact. You don't have all the crap that you got to deal with football or hockey or anything else, even basketball. But I kind of fell out from that. Not that it's not America's pastime, like baseball's cool and shit, but I don't know. And these players, man, it's a whole new realm. Half the players I'm talking about are sadly are some of those folks still alive even. Oh my gosh, Brett. No, not Brett. What is his name? There's a baseball player that just passed away like a month ago. I'm blanking on his name, son of a bitch. If y'all think of it, let me know. Right, yeah, exactly. Becoming dangerous. It's that's kind of how I feel about a lot of that. Twin sends his love. Oh, I know. Twins been having a challenging time there. Yeah, send thoughts and prayers to old Twin. He's physically okay. He's not like just trying to work through some stuff. But yeah, that's where we stand. It is. Did I mention that it's hot? Oh God, it is just. I'm just sticky. I'm sweaty. Y'all seen that little YouTube video? That's funny as shit. Little kid sitting in the back seat, little country kid from like Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, something like that. He goes, "I'm sweaty." And the mom's like, "Wait, what? Wait, where are you sweaty?" He's like, "Oh, my back crack and my balls and everywhere." It is great. You need to search that. Search "I'm sweaty." It'll come right up. You'll watch it like 100 times like I did. It's hilarious. Poor kid just sitting in the back of a car seat just sweating. Mitchell, welcome. Good evening. That is a fact. Savage. That is sometimes his show there. Everyday Carry. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for popping in. We're having a Tuesday cocktail, sweating, playing ball with the dogs, hanging out. And I was thinking about the short I put out today about taking care of your stuff. Jesus Christ, Stella, are you good? Thought fucking Sasquatch was coming over my fence there. Good God. Are y'all taking care of your stuff? Y'all wiping that lint off your everyday carry that goes from your waistband to your safe and then back to your waistband? Checking it out. Are you making sure your knives are sharp? Are you making sure your multi-tool's open? I joke around about the multi-tool. Oh yes, y'all do what your relaxation is. Confidence Reloaded. Welcome to a ACR Protect Live. There's another great channel. You need to go check her out. Fantastic. One of those helping out the armed community. And what I love to see is more women getting into that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes ladies don't want to do that training with a guy. You know what I mean? And that's cool. I get it because like guys are weird. We're always trying to hit on you and shit. It's kind of nice when you get the perspective from someone of the same sex. So go check her out. Tell your loved ones that are female. And male, of course. I'm not sexist or anything here. Go check it out. She's got some great content, great shorts, great videos, some cool toys. Good God, all kinds of cool toys there. Go check her out. Show her some love. She's got a good channel. She's got a fantastic channel. As with everybody in here. Oh, look at that, Krista with the home run. Speaking of baseball, those are the only home runs we want. We got folks like Krista and Grace throwing out the the links. There we go. I did another video today. I had some time, and I'll be posting that tomorrow. I'm hoping it stays in a short form, to be honest with you. Trying to do some different things. Y'all know that we just started Preparedness Month, National Preparedness Month. I'm sure a lot of channels will be doing a lot of different stuff there. With that, we should see some fantastic content from a lot of different players of the field here. So, again, that is kind of the peak season for us on the Gulf Coast here to be thinking about hurricanes. That's typically when storms hit us around here. So be mindful of that, because you got Mother Nature doing her weird stuff, trying to transition from hot-ass summer to fall. But, hey, preparedness has a lot of different aspects. It's not only weather, natural disaster, it's chaos and everyday life if you live in a big city and Hell, it's everyday life if you live in the country sometimes, right? So, what do y'all recommend for water storage on a semi-budget? That is a fantastic question, Abigail. I'd love to see what the chat throws out here. Thank you, Confidence. I was actually talking about that a moment ago. Just making sure everyone's doing that, keeping their stuff clean, keep the filth, foreign and filth off of there. I'm telling you, my multi-tool, my Leatherman Wingman, that's the one I roll with. I couldn't get the damn scissors to come out. I had to lube the hell out of that to get those to work, and it's because I never use them. My multi-tool is really, I use two things on it. I use the pliers and the Phillips head screwdriver. Those are the two biggest things I use on that, like all the time. So those always get plenty of use. But again, all kinds of pocket lint and all that other crap, got to keep that stuff clean. Keep a sharp edge on your knife. Sharp knives actually prevent you from being cut. It's a dull knife that slips and then cuts you. Isn't that funny? Slips on the tape. It won't cut the tape, but sure shit, it cuts your hand. How's that work? I don't know. 5-gallon jugs are manageable to, yep. Let's see, the blue 5-gallon jugs. I'll tell you something else that I think that works really well for water storage. If you have a water source that's close by, I think getting things like filter, yes, metal was still in the words right there. Filtration, getting something like a Sawyer Mini. If you're able to collect the water and then and then filter it, that's great. But water takes up a lot of space. It does. I think it's good to have, and they do have the different stackable storage for that, which is good. And you can fill that right from your damn bathtub, as long as as long as that water's good, as long as it's kept in a cool, dry place, not a whole lot of heat leaching. Glass is probably the best way to store water, as opposed to plastic. But the problem is with glass, it's heavy and it's glass. So, depending on where you live, sometimes doing the rain collection barrels, wouldn't necessarily drink that, but definitely got something to filter. If you got a couple of those, and those are fairly cheap. Boiling water is actually fantastic. As long as it's a fairly clean water source, you can get rid of a lot of contaminants with boiling water. Got some wasps trying to fly by over here. I have multiple water filtration systems. My main one when I go camping and stuff is the Sawyer Mini. I love that. It's just, if you've got the time, price per unit and volume of water purified, pound per pound better. I also have a Grail. That's like part of my get home bag system, because the Grail is it's fast. You collect that water, press it, and you can fill up other containers and stuff like that. I wouldn't recommend using this all the time. Bleach, I drop water of bleach. I want to say it's about 2 drops to 32 ounces of water. Someone correct me on that. Yeah, Abigail, the Sawyers, they used to be all the time, all day, like $20. Every once in a while, I think it was Glory. Glory, he picked up some Sawyers for like 10. He found them on sale. I'm sorry, guys. It's hot out here. I'm not gonna wipe it on my sleeve. That's gross. I've got paper towels right here, right? Oh man. You know what I don't have on me right now? My bandana, because I'm not a good prepared person. Yes, Savage. That is a true point with the Sawyers. If you're in cold weather climates, they do freeze. All right. One, drain them and purge them when you're done using them, and then that's another thing. They don't take up much space. Put them in a baggie and keep them close to your body if you're actually out in the field and such. That's a good way to help prevent that. The one that comes with a gallon bag, yeah. So there's the what I call the collection bag, and then people can filter that down into some different systems, canteens and Nalgene's and everything else. Oh, Silcock keys, yes, those are cheap. You can get those on Amazon, like 3 for $10. Those are pretty good. So Life Straws, I have one. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan, and I'm not. This is not Johnny Depp talking, but the suction sometimes for those, it is a bitch. Like if you're tired, and I'm putting this from a perspective of like an emergency scenario. It's kind of a bitch, to do those. One, if you just have the straw, you got to get your face down to a water source to start drinking. And I'll tell you right now, I'm in near Houston, and there's gators, so have fun putting your face near the water. So I think as far as the filtration quality, it's just as good. The problem is they're a pain in the ass to use. The Grails are fantastic. I have a Grail. I love it. Yes, look up the Sawyer Mini. You can just go right onto Amazon. They're between $22 and $25. I would put it as something that you monitor, and it'll let you know when the price drops. Pick them up. Sometimes you can find them on discount at Walmart too. They're really good. They're really good. The chat, y'all been dropping so many bits of knowledge. I've been trying to keep up. Great stuff here. So, and if anyone was wondering, that age-old question, if it's not dogs, it's chickens, that the Glory is the one that let the chickens out. I would only buy the titanium one. So I don't have the titanium one. Just so y'all know, that titanium one's like $200. I have the GeoPress. They did have a sale recently, I think just this past weekend, where you could get it for about 70 or 80. Mine was about 80 when I got it. Sawyer Mini. So I don't have a whole lot of use, or I haven't used the squeeze. I prefer the Sawyer Mini, and I'll tell you right now, the Sawyer Mini works great. Any place I've used, I do kind of like what I think it was Abigail talking about. I have a gravity bag. It holds a gallon or a gallon and a half. And like when I go camping, especially if I'm at a spot for a couple days or whatever, fill that thing up. I have a little paracord and some little carabiners or the Gremlocks or whatever. Hang it from a tree, and then just run your discharge hose. Run that to your filter and your discharge hose, and I just let it hang. And then when I need to fill up, I fill up all my containers, and then I just have the bag ready to go again whenever I got it. So. Yeah, that's a great conversation. What a great way to start Preparedness Month. Water, yep. One of the things we do here in the South, use the cup to boil water for freeze-dried. Yes, because that's another factor. Like sometimes you got to have the water for food, not just for consumption or bathing or whatever. Got to have it used for food. Down here in the South, when we got storm coming, you Florida folks, y'all get hit with them all the damn time. Fill up that bathtub, put a stopper in there, fill up that bathtub, got some water, right? At least for flushing your toilets. You know what I'm saying? Get those toilets flushed. No one wants to have last night's dinner sitting there in the toilet for everyone else to deal with. That's gross. Come on. Let's see. Facts, Tin Man. I completely agree. Like the Aqua Tabs and stuff like that, the different systems there. Again, another great way to do it. It does leave a taste. Sometimes the bleach does too. So if you've got like some Drip Drop or Gatorade packets or anything, even like the little fruit punch, little packets of stuff, add it to it. At least it kind of gets rid of that taste. I know some folks just in general that don't like drinking water. That helps them drink water, is adding that stuff. Bobby B, welcome, my brother. Thank you for popping in. So Levi, you're a fan of the titanium, huh? The titanium Grail. One of these days, when I have some extra coin, I may pick one up because I I do want one. I do like the idea of the cup. So Levi, take care, brother. Thanks for the knowledge drops and hanging out. Much appreciated, man. It's been a minute. Good seeing you. You take care. Enjoy the fishing. Hopefully you're doing some fishing. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Well, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm doing some sweating. Yeah, that's kind of gross. You know what helps me take my mind off of it? This delicious beer. Oh yeah, Abigail's in Florida, so yeah, you're gonna deal with storms too. That's still, yeah, that's the South. We got a mixed bag here. We got some folks. We got some folks up north. We got Midwest. We got Gulf Coast. We got West Coast. We got Northwest. Hell, we sometimes got folks overseas that come hang out with us. What is up, Ohio Patriots? Speaking of cool dudes from the Midwest, there he is. Welcome. Another cool dude from the Midwest. This and That with Matt. We were just talking about you, brother. We had a spontaneous chat about National Preparedness Month. And This and That with Matt, another fantastic channel who's going to be doing some knowledge drops this month on different preparedness and stuff like that. Great stuff from Matt. Please go check out his channel. That's one of the benefits to the wrench. You can go check out everyone's channel, sub, see what's what. You know what I'm saying? Get after it. You know, Abigail, there's so many folks that are in your same boat there, you know, because they have good families that make it so that the storm really has little to no impact on the kids, other than having no power, you know, making the best of a terrible situation. Love it. That's funny. That is funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, Stella, I apologize. I've been talking and I have not been throwing the ball. What a terrible friend I am, huh, Stell? What the hell? What the Stell? I think last time I threw it, you almost went over the fence though. That's not cool. That's gonna be a fun one. I'll take y'all with me when I go to the neighbors. Be like, can I get my dog back? That's if her crazy ass doesn't just jump the fence and come back. Yeah, you think I'm joking. I'm not. Whiskey tonight. Horse Soldier whiskey. Love it. Veteran owned. From the dudes that were over there in Afghanistan, working with the locals there. Good stuff. Jacob 2A, welcome. They came back after they got out and opened a distillery. Part of their distillery has pieces from the Twin Towers. So that's pretty cool. It's part of their story there. Blackberry Crown and Dr. Pepper. Still loving that. That sounds like a very good summer drink right there. Bless you, Harry. What are you allergic to being outside there? Stella, you know where to put the ball. Come on now. Come on. So, Mitchell, good question. I use both. Ferro Roger, great though. I would probably use that before your lighters. But the other thing that's cool with lighters is don't throw them away when you're done. Like when the fuel's out, you still got that sparker. And if you've got cool little doodads, different fire starters like cotton balls impregnated with petroleum jelly and stuff like that, you just gotta get close. It'll spark and it'll lighter in the pocket first. Yeah, I guess it kind of depends. You know, like if it's an emergency situation, the fastest way is the best. But if it's a training situation, yeah, train with the other stuff. I almost took out my lights. I got some lights out in my yard, which are hold up the beer can. All right, let me show you the beer can. Hold on, the Voodoo Ranger. So y'all can see that 9.0, the Imperial IPA, such a good one. I've got solar lights in different spots throughout my yard, which do a multitude of different things. One, they light up the yard. They look nice. Two, they give me a little more visibility to different areas in the backyard. And three, they're reference points. So if you're in my backyard and you're not supposed to be here, I know where to fucking shoot you. Yeah, Yeah, something to think about there, especially if you got a decent sized yard. Oh, Metal, you're talking about the beer? Yep. Yep, I got another one here. We're going to finish up this one, crack another one, though. Knowing's half the battle, G.I. Joe. Who's the best? Who's the best and who's the worst G.I. Joe character? I'll wait. All kinds of good stuff in here. So anyone, I challenge anybody to do the comms video. Please check out Gen, you kind of got to watch them in order so far. So you got Gen X Gemini, who started this madness. And then I did one. And then Bad Dream did one. And then TMT did one. And then Tin Man Metal did one. We're waiting on Randall's Little Adventures to do one. And some other folks. Yes, Motion Sensor lights are great too. It's just a hoot. You know, because if you can't laugh every once in a while, we're just at a loss. You know what I'm saying? The medic guy sucked. I was gonna say the Covert Breakout's doing one excellent. I was gonna say the worst one's probably the snow one. I can't remember. That poor guy never got invited to to any battles per se. Bad Dreams in the chat here. Krista, if you can throw up Bad Dreams channel. Bad Dreams, a newer channel. Just jumping in here. Randall's Little Adventures. Welcome, sir. We were just talking about you, about how you need to do a comms check video. Don't leave us all hanging. I'm over here still waiting to hear from you, actually. Go drink some water, Stell. Holy shit. R.I.P. Bazooka. What about Snake Eyes? Everyone loves Snake Eyes, right? Snake Eyes is cool as fuck. I can't see that blue back. Look at you, Glory. Krista throwing it in there. Speaking of another good channel, Everyday Carry. Awesome dude, was on our Whiskey Wednesday the other week. Fantastic brother. Has a fun channel. Does lives pretty regularly. He's smart. He does them in an air-conditioned garage. He doesn't sit outside sweating like me. Go check out his stuff. Always good stuff. Let's see. Can I do that? I thought she was. Hold on here. So you know what? I think if I make someone managing, they can't comment. I think isn't that how it goes? Storm Shadow's cool. Sweating like me, it's just, oh gosh, just hot. Dry fire regularly, agreed, dry fire training. Holster training is important. You know, not gonna let all the cats out of the bag, but there's a better than average chance that there's gonna be some holster videos coming from ACR for everybody. I think people forget that. I think a lot of people do dry fire drills and everything else and targeting drills, but getting your firearm out of your holster is very important. And sadly, I know most states that have a training course for you to get your license to carry your CHL, they don't push that. There's not. I can't think of one state off the top of my head that has a mandate for you to draw from a holster. And let's face it, that's what you're going to be doing. And if you're not doing that, you're not doing yourself any favors. Okay, you need to do that. Be wearing and testing your holster in your video. Yep. Oh yeah. No, I'll be doing it. Yeah, doing everything from the holster. It'll probably be with, it'll be with my current gun. It'll be unloaded because I do have a different holster for that. So that is a problem, Abigail. So many ranges do not let you do holster work, or they charge you to take a class to do it, which I think is BS. But I also understand the flip side of that coin, is you don't want a bunch of idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing, drawing from the holster and shooting themselves in the foot, or you in the foot. Oh yeah, Matt, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when that drops. It'll be later this week. I got one lined up for tomorrow. We'll do another one. Oh, there we go. Mitchell with more knowledge there. Yes, Becoming Dangerous. I am roping you into this. You're welcome. You're gonna need to put Becoming Dangerous, another great channel, just put out a comms video. Not a fun one like we did. He decided to do a legit one. I'm just busting your chops. I still need to watch it personally. So, oh my God. Sorry, it is just miserable out here. Gross. It's just hot and gross. Yeah. So I have mixed feelings on the drawing from a holster. Like there's a couple places around me that I can go to where I can do it. And I do, but I also go on off hours when there's not knuckleheads there. The best thing, in my personal opinion, if you or you know somebody that has property that has a safe place to shoot, preferably some type of established range where you can do that and you can do transitions and everything else, all the cool people stuff, the cool firearm stuff, that's where you need to go do that. Because a lot of these ranges, boy, they have a conniption fit if you start doing that stuff on their range. Oh my God, they'll lose their shit. Thing about us down south here, though, those outdoor ranges are, they're rough this time of year. Hell, I mean, the indoor ranges, they're not even that cool. Especially when you start getting a bunch of bodies in there shooting. Oh, God. I don't care what kind of ventilation system they have. It's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It probably does have to do with their insurance, to be honest. That's a good point there. Such a good beer there. My God. Stella, did you bring me the ball back? Did you drink any water yet? Well, how much? She plays this game where I move it, and then she gets it, and then I can't get it. But she put it on the table. Go drink some water. Once I hear you drink water, you can throw the ball again. Due to recent events, I can use my backyard as a range again. Do a video on that, Gen X. Because he's Channing Tatum. I think they could have done better with those G.I. Joe movies. I mean, I don't know. I mean, let's face it, those of us 80s, 70s, and 80s kids, of the movies that they've redone, the best ones have been Transformers. Go ahead and argue with me. Good luck. The Transformers movies were fucking sick. Oh, that's right. Yeah, this and that with Matt can't even, yeah. If he's looking at one, don't even look at one in the catalog. They'll probably knock on your door. Yeah, hands down, Transformers the best. The first two, I like pretty much all the Transformers movies. So far, I've enjoyed them. Have you seen the new animated one? Is it Transformers 1? That was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I absolutely loved the one with Megan Fox. So did Johnny Depp. Yeah. Yep. Facts there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure she has a restraining order on me, too. Matt's greatest prep is U-Haul. Randall, I've been trying to get this and that with Matt to move down here to Texas for a minute. He'll say. He knows. He knows I've been trying to get him to come down here. Come on down, man. There's plenty of room. With your line of work, trust me, there's plenty of work too, bro. Just saying. Oh, look at this. 19 people, 19 likes. Y'all are the best. I still can't believe that, Matt. Out of curiosity, if I shipped you ammo, would that put us both in trouble? That's the question. Y'all want to see what the second beer is? That's kind of gotten warm out here. All right. So y'all know me. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for the artwork on the can. I'm also a sucker for a good joke. All right. It's called Zythophile. All right. By Lone Pint, Zythophile. Get what they're doing there. All right. Do you know what a Zythophile is? If not, I'll tell you. All right. someone that has an extreme obsession and fascination with beer. That's kind of the dumbed down version of it. But of course, you can see they kind of did the stereotypical bear-esque dude holding the hops. Kind of funny, kind of tasteless, but I get it. This was actually on sale. This was a 6-pack for $8.99. Normally it's about 10 or 12 bucks. It's a good one. Yeah, no, it's not a cactus. It's a hops. It's a hops. Yeah, that's, I leave that weird stuff to me. Like I was joking around. I think I sent Tin Man Metal a text last night. I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm off to bed. I'm gonna go rub one out with some broken glass so I feel something. Yeah. Yep. That's what we do. That's what we do. We've got jokes. I got jokes. He was a bitch taking those tweezers and pulling that glass out of my dick, though. I'll tell you that right now. That was no fun. What? Want to read the ingredients on that? No, I have. I've had this beer before. It's good. It's a good beer. It's an IPA. It's a smash style IPA. It's good. I sent it to you too, Jen. I sent it to a couple people. Whenever I come up with something clever like that, I put it out and, just get the feels for it, my mom didn't find it nearly as funny as y'all did. Just kidding. She was hoping I'd, rub one out on my neck here. That beer may have mayo in it. If there's beer with mayo, so you know what's funny? You're talking about beer with mayo. Hold on here. Let me get the ball because Stella was being a bad American, Did you drink water yet? Did you hoodwink me? There was a beer that I was intrigued about, right? Again, you know me, I'm a sucker for the can. The can got my attention. The initial turnoff was the fact that it was a sour. I do not like sour beers. Oh my gosh, look at this, Prepared C, coming to hanging out on the ACR Protect Live. You're at cheer practice. I didn't figure you for a cheerleader there, Prepared C, but hey, you do you. I'm not gonna, be aggressive. B-E aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. Prepared C. And and he leaves. No, that's awesome, man. I'm sure your young ladies are fantastic cheerleaders. And awesome of you being a kick-ass dad and going and supporting them. That's badass. Truly. Show me your spirit fingers. There we go. So what we're doing, Prepared C, ACR is out here sweating. Don't worry. In about a week, you'll be doing the same thing. This and That with Matt. Take care, brother. Be sure to check out This and That with Matt. If you have not subbed to him, go sub to his channel. Go see what's what. Look at his content. You'll enjoy it. He's a cool dude. Yep. Check everybody out here. Not the weird way like Johnny Depp checks people out. That's just creepy. So, well, maybe it's not that creepy. Metal graduated from being a cheer dad. That's what he says. Metal was out there cheering too. It's a good beer. It's warm because I didn't put it in a koozie. I thought about putting it in a koozie. I should have. Oh my God, it's hot out here today. What? Yeah, I'm trying to put some shorts together like Prepared C, trying to be a cool dude like him. And Gen X. Gen X probably puts out some of the coolest shorts I've ever seen on the planet. It's hilarious. Glory, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. You put out the cutest shorts with that damn raccoon, bro. I'm just saying. I think it's cool with someone as big as you playing with that little ass raccoon, man. It's awesome. Makes my day. I hope it cools off next week too, Randall. We're gonna be cooking. So Mitchell, I get it, man. When I was over in Europe, when I was over in Germany, that was my experience of drinking room temperature beer, and I don't mind it. I think some beer tastes better at room temperature than others. Can we all agree on that? Like, you're not drinking Natty Light Ice at room temperature. If you're ACR, you're not fucking drinking Natty Light Ice. But they're like a good stout, a good porter, something like that. Those are delicious at room temperature. But for the most part, I do like a cold beer. Stella, you just took off. You didn't come drink your water. Come drink your water. Has anyone ever played soccer with a dog? Anyone? Is that just me? Is that just what I do? Agreed. Becoming dangerous. Yeah, darker beers tend to taste better at room temperature. Here's what I do with my beer. Y'all know I'm a beer snob, right? I've told y'all that. I try to buy beer that's at room temperature, right? Like, I try to buy beer that's not in a fridge, all right? Because what's cool, if when it's packaged and everything, as long as it hasn't been in a cooler, right? And it stays at room temperature, you can store it indefinitely, right? And then sometimes as it gets closer to me drinking a beer, sometimes I move it to a fridge so that it's there and ready. But like, I do let my beers rest, okay? But never take a beer that's been cold and then let it get to room temperature. I mean, you can do it, but the cold to hot is not good. It does have an impact, okay? This is just a little bit of golden nuggets from ACR when it comes to beer. Yes, Gen X Gemini has moved on to Coors Banquet, which is a fantastic beer. I love it, Savage. I'll take it. I'll take it. Skunked beer is horrible. Yes. The only thing that should be skunky is the stuff that you roll up and smoke. Not me personally, but those of you that do that, that's okay to be skunky and dank, right? Am I right? You know what you know. No, Coors Banquet is one of those beers that if you just want a regular beer, Coors Banquet is the way to go. Facts. Thank you, Mitchell. Yes. Same with eggs. That's why when you go buy the farm eggs and stuff, I wish Twin was in here. Twin has all kinds of damn chickens, and yeah, they'll last for weeks, shelf stable. But then the minute you fridge, that's the problem. It makes you wonder if the system is trying to fuck us, because guess where all the eggs are when you go to the grocery store? Huh. Right, there we go. A beer proctologist. Metal, that's a good one. I'm gonna need to remember that one. But Gen X, it's a good beer, isn't it? You like it, yeah, and it's 6.0. It's stronger than your regular beers there. Only wash them before you use them, exactly. Take them, kind of wipe off the dirt, put them over there, let them sit. This is coming from a guy who doesn't like eggs. I know that. So, by the way, I was at Tractor Supply for the first time the other week. And come here, Stella, I'm not letting you cheat. You bring it all the way in. You don't get to be halfway out before I throw it. There she goes. And then, and I hit the tree. But, for quite a while. There we go. I'm not a beer gynecologist, but I'll take a look. Oh, Johnny Depp is. Johnny Depp is definitely. May still have a feather stuck to it. I'll tell you right now, like, if we're gonna be real, right? We all do what we can afford. We all have different, like, supplies. We have canned goods and MREs and stuff that's processed. I don't lie. Don't be a fucking ass habit like, I only have escargot that's whatever queer. No. But something that's fresh is always better. And I'm gonna talk about a recent camping adventure with myself and Randall's Little Adventures. He and I did a little camp, and we did that golf cart camp, okay? Courtesy of, I'm just gonna say Mike. Mike's a cool dude. We had some steaks that were literally killed or slaughtered or processed, whatever you want to put it, a few days before we had them. And they were delicious. Randall, Much appreciated, man. Like that was, dude. Like it was fantastic. It was such a good. I mean, I think we added some salt. I think that's about all we had. We added a little bit of salt to it. It was so good. But what I'm getting at, anytime you can have something fresh, if you've got a garden and you're pulling green beans out of your garden and cooking them up, they're so much better. If you've got eggs that you're growing, getting from your chickens in your own backyard, the best. Bobby B, always appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Enjoy chow, all right? Salt and pepper, they were perfect. They were perfect. Oh my God. It was glorious. It was glorious. And I can't thank Randall. I mean, it was just, and we had a lot of good stuff on that camp. We ate a lot of good food, but that damn steak, like it was a great thickness. It was tasty. We cooked it to the perfect temperature. Oh my God. You know what? You know what Andrew's gonna cook tonight? A motherfucking steak. I forgot I got some thawed out in the garage. Oh yeah. Not like sitting in my garage, because if I had steaks just sitting in my garage, we'd have salmonella. But or E. coli. Probably E. coli from sitting in this fucking heat. Oh my God. So, yes. Medium rare, closer to rare. That's right. That's where I sit. That's where I sit with my steaks. If they are medium, I still like them, but I'm disappointed in myself. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a parent. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. My kids will tell me that. Jackson, I love Jackson. We're like, you overcooked the steak, Dad. What? I overcooked the steak. I did. Salmon. Classic metal. Classic. Right. I don't know enough about chickens to answer any of those, Glory. You would know more than I do. Trust me. Mitchell, I have a live where I talked about this boss of mine. He's a couple layers up than me. He ordered a well-done steak. I wanted to fucking vomit. And so myself and the client ordered these medallions. When I talked, they were bleeding. It was fucking glorious. Like fork tender medallions. Yes. And then he comes out. You know what he comes out with? His steak looked a lot like my fucking Charger. Black as fuck. Not that there's anything wrong with black. Just saying. Unless of course it's a steak, then it's fucking terrible. But people, I love black people. I should get one of those shirts that say I love black people, and then wear it in Third Ward. Remember that? Die Hard 3? I'm not wearing that shirt. I'm not saying that word. Yeah. Becoming Dangerous, that's classic. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Horse Soldier. Becoming Dangerous. Have you had Horse Soldier whiskey? Hopefully you have. If not, you need to. Salmonella. Well done. It's like, here's the thing. Like, are you gonna do, is it happening? Hold on. It's happening. Are you coming up here? Let's go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Hi. Do not knock over my whiskey with your tail. Folks, I can't see the chat. I've got a dog that's literally on top of me here. Say hello to Stella. I'm trying to read the chat from here. This is what's happening. I'm pretty sure I've got dog drool in my hair. Is that... Okay. Harry, can you... Don't step on my sunglasses, dude. Like, that's not cool. Don't do that. What do you say, Stella? You want to say hi to the camera? All right, let's not step on my balls, though. I mean, not really using them at the moment, but hi! You want to say hi? Lick the sweat off me? Okay. Don't lick my contact out. That's weird. And don't put your tongue all the way in my ear. I charge extra for that. Yeah. Old Stell. Here we go. EDC, I challenge you to get a dog as big as Stella. Let it climb up on you. It's fun. especially when she does that parrot bullshit. Mikey Blazer, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to see the chat. Harry, did you grab my sunglasses? You're not using your thumbs to grab my sunglasses. What the hell? What the style? It does. It tastes like salt and beer. Oh my gosh. What do you say, girl? What do you say? You're just sitting here like folks, panting. All right. Can we have everyone look at your teeth? You know, show off those fangs? She's like, fuck off. I'll bite your fingers off. I'll bite your fingers off. Ah! I love you too. She's like, I'm about to, all right. You a good girl? You gonna climb down? Can we get my sunglasses without stepping on them? Let's see. So that just, don't you little shit. I was trying to use the ball grabber. That sounds really gay. Sorry. This ball grabber, not this one, not this ball grabber. I don't know. Like maybe some of the ladies might have a ball grabber. might have some dudes that have a ball grabber in here too. I don't know. I don't judge. Do your dizzle, right? All right, let's get this hair. That plenty of dog slobber. Guess who's taking a shower tonight? This guy. Pretty sure there's slobber and shit and all kinds of other stuff in my hair. Yep. Christmas time. That's because she loves me. Challenge anyone to come to the door here. The ball grabber 3000. So with that, before she knocks it over, we're gonna finish up this whiskey. So good. What? That's awesome. If you don't, here's my other little PSA. If you don't like dogs or animals in general, like if you don't like animals, you can go fuck right off and go to IHOP and eat the all-you-can-eat bowl of dicks. Know what I'm saying? Animals are the best. And it's not just cats and dogs. Like, I wish Grace was in here. Have you seen Grit and Grace's video with that damn goat? Jesus Christ. I don't even like goats because they look like fucking aliens. But that goat is cute as shit. No, Harry's like, literally, my sunglasses landed on Harry's paw. He's like, the fuck is this? Like, and then I was trying to grab him with the grabber, and Stella knocked him further away. I was like, y'all are, I look like a goat. Really? But see, with the goats, they got the eyeballs on the side, man. But hey, Jewish Epstein, I dig the name. I do. And you know what? I love jokes. I don't know if I necessarily look like a goat. I mean, if you go to my OnlyFans, I can show you the goat. It costs a little extra, but hey, that's what we do, you know? They're usually not good people. Facts. Drop the link. Touche. I like you, Epstein. You're about the only Epstein that I like. That's funny. I don't have an OnlyFans. No, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. I need to talk to Johnny Depp about that. But, I don't like cats. You know, so I know, I'm reading Glory's statement there. I can understand why people aren't fans of cats. Cats are kind of smug. Unless, of course, you're Gen X Gemini's cats. Those cats are pretty cool. They're awesome. You know, I think if I lived in the country, I'd have cats. Personally, you know what I'm saying? Oh, is what we got, is Becoming Dangerous rolling out? Is he leaving us? Don't leave! Don't go! If you gotta go, you gotta go. Go with the smile, right? Name the movie. Name the movie. Now that I haven't had the sunglasses on, I can read this and not have the sun hurt my eyes so much. Over here acting like I'm allergic to the sunshine and shit. I'll pet everyone's cat. Johnny Depp loves petting cats too. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Where did Epstein go? Did Epstein leave? Did he just comment and bolt? I was waiting for Epstein to hang. He had some good ones there. Back I am. Oh, Mikey over here. Mikey over here acting like Yoda. Back I am. That's listening and eating. Now, Pilgrim, if I am welcome at your dinner table, I must be somebody, dude. Harry is right over here. Harry's over here panting. I'll tell you right now, like I can tell you that Harry's not in the mood. If I reach over and pick Harry up, there's a chance that I'll need to do it with my left hand because I can't shoot left-handed worth of fuck, and I want to keep my right hand. Or if I had treats, I might be able to coerce him up here with some good treats. And I don't have those right now. Now, when I cook that steak later, that still won't be as good as the one that Randall got for me a couple months ago. I might be able to get him up here. I might. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna go harass his sister. He did. He had hateful eyes. And Harry's my buddy. Harry loves me. Batman. Robert came up with it. Yes. No, Harry loves me, but he's like me. He's temperamental. You know, sometimes he doesn't want to be bothered. It's okay. We're all like that, right? We want to be judgy. Come on. We're all the same. Yes, you are. Well, October or November? Or both. Well, we got some folks in here talking about the Texas meetup. Let's talk about that. Texas meetup kind of hosted, I say semi-hosted by myself and Randall's Little Adventures over at Mill Creek Park, November 14th and 15th. We will be at Site 20. This is over there at Sam Rayburn. It is, or maybe both. I will enjoy them both times. If you are in the area, oh, Gen X, take care, brother. Now that you're leaving, we can talk mad shit about you. Just kidding. Get back to work, man. I get it, man. Texas meetup, Mill Creek Park, mid-November, the 14th and 15th. It'll be a great time. It'll be a fun time. Anyone that can make it, man, awesome. If you can't, we understand. We totally do it. But if you're able to come, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I was talking with Randall. I don't know if I'm going to bring my kayak. I'm thinking about it. I'll tell you right now, if you want to talk fishing at Sam Rayburn, you need to talk to old Randall's Little Adventures because he has fished there many a time at some tournaments and shit. Yep, absolutely. We are thinking, Tin Man, go eat chow. My best to you and the family, brother. Thanks for popping in. We aren't going too much longer. I'm going to finish this beer and shut it down because I just realized I'm going to cook steaks. Look at that. You know, sometimes shit happens, and and you got to cook steaks only because they're thawed. So, yeah, Randall's told me stories about it over many campfires. But this Texas meetup will be fun. It'll be mid-November. The weather should be pretty pleasant for Texas. Anyone that can make it, it'll be a good time. It'll be fun, safe, family friendly, pet friendly. You know, it's gonna be good folks there. I promise. If there's not good folks there, just let me know and I'll handle it. You know, because just so you know, Sam Rayburn does have alligators in it, and I don't mind feeding dirt bags to them. So, yeah, on to other things. Let's talk about happier shit like whiskey and beer and steaks and hanging out. Yes, I knew Mainly was going to do a live, and I'll probably end this so that we can go hang out with Mainly here in about 5 minutes. I got to finish my beer. We got to finish playing with Stell here a little bit. You know, I don't want to rush things, right? But yeah, I know Robert Ham is looking to make that trip with his lovely wife Dee over to the Texas meetup. I cannot wait to shake hands with Robert and his lovely wife and break bread and just sit and enjoy a campfire. That'll be awesome. Possibly have a cocktail. All good, Mikey. We're still here. We are still here for a few more minutes. Did you tell him, Glory? Did you let him know? I don't want him to get all worked up about the fact that I'm, not wearing one. I'll get in there and talk with him while I'm doing my cooking here in a minute. But, okay, well, so I tell you what, you keep me posted, Robert. You keep me posted. So, Colby, I love it. Emphasis on the cock. I got a pineapple mimosa. What? That actually sounds good. I love mimosas. I love pineapple. That sounds fucking amazing. Yes, it's a bear shit in the woods. You tell Mainly's little bitch ass I'll be there in a minute. He can wait on me. You let Mainly and Dante the pimp know that ACR and Johnny Depp will be there when they be there. And they'll fucking like it. They'll fucking like it. Yeah. So I did serve in the military. I served in the Coast Guard, not in the Army, and I was an E4. I was a lowly little E4 when I got out. I did 7 years when I was in. I was in line to make E5, but I got out before it happened. So, Jimmy from Death Takes Time. Love it, love it. No, so if you're talking about the decor in my office, the garrison in in my office that with the full bird colonel logo on it was my grandfather's. He was a colonel in World War II. Served in Okinawa. I am not nearly as cool or badass or tough as that man was. That's what you saw. The flag that garrison sits on, that cover sits on, is his flag. That is his flag. So, yeah, another good man right there. If you've ever seen the coins, we've got some coins on display up there as well. I was from my great uncle Oli, who served in Vietnam. Those were the coins in his pocket. He was killed in action over there, and yeah. So a lot of tributes to folks. I'm really the nobody, to be perfectly honest. I'm a nobody. It's one of those. No, man, no, Mikey, I'm not upset at all. No. It's just, it's true. It's true. Like there's so many true heroes out there. I'm really a nobody. I'm telling you, I'm just a nobody. I got a lot of good jokes. That's about it. And a pretty cool porn star name with the whole Johnny Depp thing. That's about all I got. Like, it's not anything cool. It's just something funny. You know what I mean? That's right. That's right, Gloria. That's good. No, trust me, it takes a lot to make me upset. Even the folks that make me upset typically don't know. Remember, that's one of the rules. It's one of the rules. If ACR doesn't like you, you probably won't know. You probably won't know. What more do you need, Randall? Not everyone can be a Navy SEAL or Delta or anything like that, and I'm not knocking anyone that did that at all. But what I am saying, anybody that served their country in whatever capacity that was, whatever branch that was, you did your part. You did a part that was needed, and that's okay too, right? It's one of those, like, you get so many people on YouTube that sit there and feed off of that. They they think everyone has to be an operator, and it's okay. It's okay just to do regular stuff. When the military was the military. Let's see. I saw your post, ACR. I haven't answered it. Just say, oh, no, all good, Mikey, all good. Jan, welcome to the ACR Protect Live that we're coming to a close here because ACR's got to go cook up some steaks and try to convince his Malinois to drink some water. I should probably drink some water. So, I should probably get a damn damp cloth and wipe some of the sweat off, man. Yeah, it's hot. God damn it. Randall's is it as hot up there as it is down here? It is just cooking today, man. Stella, you need to chill. Like Stella, chill. Like that's not happening. More NCOs than E4s. Wait, hold on. There's more. Oh, more E4s than NCOs. Okay, yeah. I'm not even disappointed with my rank. Like I said, I was scheduled to make E5. I just got out before it happened. You know what I mean? Like because I knew I was getting out. I wasn't trying to do it as a career. It's okay. I know plenty of people that have gotten out of the service as an E6. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you make more money if you get out as like an E7 or an E8 or W2 or whatever, you know? Ooh, that's a good question for, oh God, for Robert. I don't know, personally. Not as familiar with the Army rankings, sadly. '88 in Florida. Oh God, no, Mikey, I'm here in Texas. It's like, it feels like it's 90 right now. Ugh, it's still hot out here. Still hot. But you know what's gonna make it better? Steaks. I'm gonna cook some steaks. So that being said, Stella took her ball, ran off. She went to go play with some other dog, probably Harry. 101? Oh my God, I don't know what it got up to today, Krista. All I know is it's still hot right now, and the sun's still up. And it's early. Oh my gosh. And this charging system has worked because I have not had, I didn't have a full charge when I started this, and I've had my phone plugged in, charging this whole time. Good girl, Stell. Drink that water. So here's what we're gonna do, gang. We're gonna grab the rest of this beer. We're gonna finish this off. Cheers to all of you. I appreciate you taking time on a Tuesday after a holiday weekend to spend some time with me, hang out, have a beer, cocktail, smoke your stuff, whatever that is, and chill out and listen to airplanes. Bottoms up, gang. So good. Such a good beer. Such a good beer. All right, folks. Again, thank you. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. Hope you have a great week. If I can make it work, I will try to do a kayak live tomorrow. I'm going to see what I can do. Yes, like Mainly said, when you hop off here, go check out Mainly. I'm going to hop in there. It's a good thing you can't send pics, or I'd be sending them a picture of my balls here in a minute. Just because. Go check out Mainly Off Grid, another great channel. And yeah, let's go have a good time over at Mainly's. I'll be listening while I cook up some steaks and see if my boys can help me cook up something else, because I don't know what else I got to cook. It might just be meat. Go meat, right? That's what I do. Stella, did you literally just steal? Nope, that's my you little shit. All right, there we go. Gang, I love y'all. Y'all are the best. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be on the lookout for my post tomorrow. Hopefully it's going to be a short. It's like right at like capacity for the time for the short. I'm hoping it works. Let me know what you think. Baked potatoes. I don't know if I have them. I don't know if I have potatoes here. And those take a minute. And I'm not fucking turning my oven on, Krista. That'll have to be cooked on the grill. FYI, cooking grills on the potatoes. Cooking potatoes on the grill is the way to go. When it's hot like this, don't have the heat on in your house. Do it outside. That's why we grill in the South. Y'all are the best. Take care. My best to you all. We'll catch you next time. We'll see you.